Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Shorty here at Money Printer Picks. Today I'll be giving y'all a two pick for the NBA slate on Sunday, April 14th. We got a big slate tomorrow, but it is the last day of the NBA regular season. Oh, looking at one of the guys we got for our pick here. Um, but yeah, it is the last game of the season, which means a lot of these playoff teams won't be playing too hard, or just a lot of these teams in general. But some of these teams will be because they are playing for playoff spots. Like different. Obviously, everybody that's in the playoffs is locked in, even in the play-ins. But uh, they are jockeying for different spots, which do play a big role in the play-in and just the regular playoffs. So that's the games we'll be targeting. And some of the teams they're playing, like one of the players will be taking is on the 76ers. As you can see, the spread is huge, but the 76ers do need to win this game. Obviously, yeah, I don't know. I like the matchup for the player, but also the 76ers do need to win this game if they want to be able to move up in position. I think some other teams need to lose in order for that to happen, but yeah. So first off, we'll get into a recap of the last picks, which was on Friday because there was no NBA on Saturday. We had Giddy over 13 and a half points. He actually became a DMP. So if you ran just a two pick, unfortunately, it would have gotten refunded. But if Giddy did play, I think he would have cashed. And then Levert, he did actually go over his 17 and a half points and rebounds. So uh, I guess we went one for one. One, two, I don't know how you would count that, but we hit the prop that played, so that's not bad. But yeah, so I'll get into the two pick for today. First pick is going to be the guy I had pulled up on ESPN, Pat Bev. They only have two props up for him, but the prop they have up for him is going to be my favorite prop for him. It's going to be the rebounds and assists. As you can see, he's hit it 5 out of 5 in the last five, and they're playing the Magic, which they just played. This game should be a pretty good game. It's one of the lower spreads on the board, 4.5, and the Bucks and the Magic are actually fighting for spots in the East. As you can see here, Magic are tied with the Pacers um, and the 76ers. So these three teams gonna have to want to win and have another one lose to be able to move up. The Bucks are also tied with the Knicks here. So unless they want the Knicks to overtake them for that third spot, they gotta win this game. So it should be a good game, and it means a lot for both teams. Pat Bev, he's been getting a lot more minutes. Giannis is definitely out for this game. Lillard is probable. He'll probably play. So that might take away a little bit, but I still think Pat Bev will start um, against Boston. If we can go look where I had it. Yeah, look at his game log. Against Boston, um, this is a game where all three of these guys, actually, even Giannis played. And I think Beverly started over, yeah, he started over Beasley. And he still crushed this line more with the rebounds than the assists. But even Lillard, he got a decent amount. Middleton got a lot of assists. Another place you could pivot if you don't feel comfortable taking this Pat Bev line is Middleton, just in case. This is the only line they have up for him too. Um, so 10.5 rebounds and assists for Middleton. You could go to that if you don't like Pat Bev. I understand, but the matchup just looks too good. He got 14 against um, Boston, or not Boston. He had 13 against Boston, and he had 14 against Orlando. He had 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So good matchup for him. He just hit it against them, really crushed it. He got it just in rebounds. He only needs 8 rebounds and assists. So I feel like this is a good line to target him at. They haven't been posting this prop, so when I saw it, I wanted to jump right on it. I already locked it in myself, so that'll be the first pick for us. And the second pick is going to be someone that was on a teammate with Pat Bev this year. Obviously, they still got him in his 76ers uniform. It's going to be Oubre for over 12.5 points is what I'll be giving y'all. You definitely could take any of his other lines. The PRA, that's the first one I looked at, but when I saw the points, especially his matchup against the Nets, look over here on StatMuse. He's hit this in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. 5 out of 5 in the last five. when I looked at that PRA, he didn't hit it in that last fifth, and I just decided to take that 12.5 because he has been hitting that um, more by more than that PRA. The PR would also be a good one. Oubre is not a big assist guy. This line is low enough to where if you wanted it, you could take it. But I like points and rebounds. He loves to crash the boards. Embiid is questionable. I don't know. Like I said, they have to win the game, so maybe he'll play. And if it's a blowout, he'll play the first half. But I feel like Oubre will get a decent amount of minutes. He is a starter, but um, you know he's I don't know. I feel like they'll let him get some run, and 12.5 points. He could do that in the first half alone if he's having a good shooting night. So, and he got it against Detroit. Obviously, that was a pretty good game. So, you never know. Brooklyn could come out and just try to spoil the 76ers night. So, I do like Oubre for over 12.5 points. It's a pretty low line. Same thing. There's another prop. If you don't like Oubre, even though he has hit it in that last 5, you could go to Tobias Harris. His history against the Nets doesn't look as good as Oubre's. I think he's missed it like once or twice in that last 5, so you can go ahead and take a look at him. I would take just the points on him, 13.5. These lines are just super low for these guys. I guess it's because Embiid's back. They don't know, who's really going to get the most time with the ball in their hands. So there are a couple other good props on the board, but like I said, some of these teams just won't try, but others do have something to play for. So this will be the 2 pick for the video. I'll just give y'all a couple more that I like. I took Tyler Hero's 4.5 rebounds. A couple games ago, I actually did take it against Toronto, and he burned us. Obviously, he didn't hit it there. It's still at the same line, I guess, because he missed it last game. But if you feel comfortable, you can take this. The Heat actually do have something to play for. I'm pretty sure. We'll go back and look at these standings. I think they're also tied. Yeah. Well, they're not tied, but they could, they could try to take Philadelphia's spot, or they would be tied with Philadelphia after this. So I don't really know how that goes, but I think they could jump a spot actually if 2 of these teams lose. I don't know. I think it goes by like most points scored. So, but all these teams right here, from the Magic to the Heat, are all 1 game apart. So these last games for them do matter quite a bit. And going along with Tyler Hero, if you'd want to target this Heat Toronto game, if you're not too scared of it, Hero's rebounds would be good. Also, I like Barrett. Yeah, Barrett's points straight up. They only bumped this just a point, and they've bumped his PRA 3. So I'd like to just take this at 21. He's hit this obviously in the last 5. He's hit this both times he played Miami on one while he's been on the Raptors. So Quickly is out for sure. So Barrett will be playing a decent amount of minutes, I think, unless they just want to sit him. That's why I said, take it with caution. The Heat do have something to play for. Toronto doesn't, but Barrett, coming off the loss of his brother, I feel like he's been playing super, super freaking hard. So that could be something y'all can target. See if I want to give y'all anything else. Yeah, like I said, just play light. I'm really running only 2-mans. I put a couple 6-mans up, but I'm not going too crazy. I'm waiting for those play-in games. Those should be pretty money. The Suns do have a lot to play for, I think, and Minnesota. We can just go ahead and look at the standings. So the Suns, right here, just like the Heat, they're down 1 game from the Pelicans. Pelicans are playing Los Angeles, and actually right here too. All these teams right here, Sacramento could be tied with LA, Golden State, and the Kings are tied right now. So, they could, move spots if one of them were to lose, one of them were to win. So there's just a lot of different scenarios that could play out here. So, Suns, a couple of these lines, Booker is always someone you could target. I haven't looked at his history. Beal, he has a pretty decent history with Minnesota. I think he missed it the only game he's played them on the Suns, but he's crushed it when he was on the Wizards. And that game with the Suns, I think that was That wasn't too recent. So, as you can see, he's been on a roll lately. So if you want to take that 24.5 PRA line, that's pretty low for someone like Bradley Beal. So I think it's going to be a close game, which it should be with the spread. I don't want to get off here. I still want to look at this. Pretty sure the spread's under 5.5. So that could be someone you could target. Obviously, Kevin Durant's always good. I don't know about this OKC game. Like the Lakers, yeah, Rui might be a good pick. It's a must win for them and everything. Maybe not a must win, but I don't know. We just talked about it. It could mean something for them. So, yep, that's going to be it for this video. Here's a 2-pick. Let me know if y'all are tailing. Drop a comment. Drop some picks y'all are going to be running. And let me know who y'all think's going to win these games. I'd say 76ers, obviously. 76ers are going to win this game. And this Orlando-Milwaukee game, I think Milwaukee's favored, but Orlando is a sleeper, man. They have some good talent on that team with Banchero, Suggs, Markel, not Markel. Yeah, no, Markel Fultz on that team. But I was thinking of Wendell Carter. I don't know why I got the two mixed up. He's a pretty decent center. So, yeah, uh, subscribe. Let me know if y'all are liking the videos. Anything I can do to make these better. And think this will be the last video. Maybe I'll drop a daily video tomorrow, but we won't have NBA for a couple days. So I'll kind of just be laying low. And then I'll be back when playoffs start, when the play-ins start. So hope y'all have been enjoying the videos. And I'm a big NFL guy, so once this NBA season comes to an end, I will be back with some NFL videos. And I might just start dropping some non-betting related videos, just, sharing my takes on sports. We'll see, but yeah, just keep a lookout for when NFL starts. That's really my main sport. This is my first year really getting into NBA prop betting. So, I've been watching NBA for years, but, this is my first time studying these lines for these players. So, NFL is really my bread and butter. That's where I've made most of my money, sports betting. So, yeah, like I said, drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out. Let's cash.